This video is sponsored by Skillshare.
Hey Pickcrafters! In today's video I'm gonna show you how to turn this into... Put that down. Put that down. I'm not gonna fly with you today. I have work to do, okay? I'm recording a video about you. In today's video I'm gonna show you how to turn this into... No fly today. I'm busy. I can't fly with you today. Tomorrow maybe if you're nice, but not today. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to turn this into Wagyu. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to turn this into this. No, Wagyu, wait.
A life-size Baby Yoda or Wagyu using only cardboard and paper.
Hey, I'm Raphael. I work in the movie industry as a professional Steadicam operator, but I also have an unusual skill. I make mind-blowing props for movies and TV shows like this using only cardboard, and I show you how to do this. So if you are new here, consider subscribing. And if you are interested in learning how to make a very accurate Baby Yoda or Grogu using only cardboard, paper, glue and a few simple tools, then keep on watching every step of this video until the very end, even if you're not planning on making it, because you might be very impressed to find out about some of the techniques I use to achieve this result, especially the latest one. But hey, at any point during this tutorial, don't forget to check out the notes and links in the description box below. I list all tools and products that I use, as well as some additional resources, and of course all templates that you need to make this build yourself at home. Now let's jump right into the video.
The first thing to do is cutting out the templates that you'll find in the description box below. Then, using a regular glue stick, glue the patterns on your pieces of cardboard. And using a precision knife or a box cutter, cut them out as accurately as you can. Pay attention to cut the small patterns properly as well. You'll have to do that for all the following pieces of this tutorial.
Question of the day: what props from Star Wars would you like me to make next? Let me know in the comment section below.
Cut the piece from the templates number 1. Apply a thin layer of white glue on it. And glue the piece number 2 on top of it. To do so, pay attention to match these lines together. Again, apply another layer of white glue on top of it. And glue the piece number 3 the same way. And do the same with the pieces from the templates number 4 to 25. Pay attention to align the pieces with the drawings when you have to. That way.
So yeah, basically the idea for this build is to stack the pieces on top of each other following the number order as they are shown on my template. If you do that, and if you cut the pieces from my templates quite accurately, you'll be okay. To do so, try to use a very sharp tool like a precision knife, a box cutter, or even a laser cutter if you can get your hands on one. But a precision knife will do the job just fine.
In order to have at the end a structure that looks like that. Cut out the pieces from the template 26 and glue them on top of each other the same way, aligned with the drawings when you have to. And glue the whole piece here to make Baby Yoda left arm. To do so, I used a 15-watt hot glue gun, but you can use white glue if you want to. Next, with your fingers, try to smooth out all sharp edges that you can find. Keep in mind that you won't be able to do that step perfectly, but don't worry, that's fine. We're going to hide all of it later in this tutorial anyway. Then, using the pieces from the templates 27 to 34, make the head using the same techniques I used before to make the body. Apply white glue on it and stack them on top of each other following the number order. The same way you did for the body, align the pieces with the drawings when you have to. Then make another one the same way, but mirror the pieces to make the second half of the head. And glue them together that way. Then, using the top piece from the template 35, make the ears. Fold the pieces in the direction of the corrugations. And glue them on the sides of the head over here.
In the next steps of this video, I'm gonna show you how to give your structure a smooth look using only paper and white glue. But first, a big thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. With this build, I'm basically stacking pieces on top of each other, a little bit like a 3D printer will do it too actually. But what if you could 3D print it directly?
In this course by Lawrence Slowick, you'll learn everything you need to 3D print your very first model. This class is designed for beginners, so no steps are missing, and by the end of this training you'll be able to bring a simple drawing into a very cool 3D model easily, even if it's your first time doing it.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
Other than that, Skillshare is a huge online learning community full of inspiring classes for creative people like you and me. It offers countless hours of educational content, illustration, design, photography, video editing, productivity, lifestyle, and so much more.
So if you'd like to support me and you'd like to give it a try, the first 1,000 people who use the link in my description will receive a 1-month free trial to Skillshare Premium so you can explore your creativity. Just click the first link there in the description below.
Afterwards, the same way you did for the body, smash all the sharp edges with your fingers. Then make a mix of white glue and water. Then tear small pieces of a grey paper, the same kind you receive within your deliveries. And soak them into the mix of white glue and water. Pay attention to remove all surpluses with your fingers. And apply them on the entire head. To do that properly, I used my fingers and a small piece of foam from a sport mat. But you can use a regular sponge, it should work just fine. Don't hesitate to use a small tool like that to apply the paper better in the narrow areas. Next, to better hide the edges of the cardboard, don't hesitate to apply a second layer of paper if you want to. I used a regular black marker to color the eyeballs. And do the same for the body, but use brown paper instead. And the same way you did for the head, don't hesitate to apply 2 or 3 layers of paper to hide these imperfections.
Also, if you feel like you could use more extended visuals about a specific step that I might have shown a little bit too fast, I want to let you know that I also recorded the entire construction from start to finish, and I made a very long time-lapse video available for the member of this channel down in the description box below.
Then cut 2 pieces like this, glue them together that way, and cover it with grey paper. Make another one the same way, and glue them on the arms here to make the hands. Afterwards, to glue the head on the body properly, I made a large hole the size of the neck. I also used my hot glue gun to do that, but you can use white glue if you want to. It will work just fine. And then I applied 2 layers of a glossy varnish on the entire construction.
It's so cute, isn't it? So all you need to make it is this tutorial and the templates that you find in the description box below. And if you want to learn more about how to make Star Wars stuff out of cardboard, like the entire Mandalorian armor, the Stormtrooper helmet or the Death Star, click this playlist right here, subscribe if you are not already, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Now the code word for this video to put in the comments to confuse everybody who didn't get this far into this video is, quote, "Somebody put me back in the fridge."